So today, I want to talk to you about appreciation. Appreciation is a very strong Buddhist characteristic that Buddhists often teach each other to have. Teachers teach this to the students, is to have appreciation for when people do things for you. Appreciation is hard because it requires you to think of other people in a positive way, to think of them, observe them, and appreciate what they do for you. It would seem like it's easy, but in a world of selfish people, giving credit to other people is kind of hard. But there are certain times when appreciation is easy, when they give you what you want. When you want something really badly and someone helps you get it, or someone gives it to you, at that point, appreciation is easy because you got what you want. But then now comes the hard part. How long does that appreciation last for? Well, it lasts for as long as you can remember. Once you stop thinking about it, the appreciation is gone. But what is the value of appreciation? When you have appreciation for other people, you automatically give them the benefit of the doubt. When you have appreciation for other people, you automatically want good things to happen to them. When you have appreciation for other people, you automatically want to do good things for them. Makes you want to help, makes you want to give back, show appreciation. Appreciation is truly a beautiful thing. In the Buddha's time, one monk was famous for his appreciation. When he was a layperson, he achieved enlightenment in the first level from a teacher. And that teacher was not the Buddha. His name was Asachi, taught him to be a Sotapanna. And then that monk went on to become the number 2 monk of the whole religion. So he had the status of the second greatest after the Buddha. But even then, every night before he went to sleep, he would think for a minute and he would figure out which way the Buddha was, and he would bow 3 times. Then people started noticing that he would bow and another 3 times in another direction. And they started criticizing him and saying, hey, this is the number 1 monk of Buddhism. Why is he bowing to the Buddha and then to another god? Like, why is he doing that? That's unacceptable. And so they called a big meeting and they asked, hey, monk number 1, why are you bowing to 2 gods? And he's like, what do you mean? Because many people have observed that at night you bow towards the Buddha and then you bow towards another random direction. What are you doing? And he says, oh, I'm not bowing to a god. I'm bowing to my teacher, the person who helped me achieve enlightenment. That person helped me unlock the door, that helped me free myself from the rounds of rebirth. He started it, and the Buddha finished it. These 2 are the people that saved me. They didn't save me in this life. They saved me from all lives in the future. And so, yes, every night before I go to sleep, I reflect on how, because of them, I am here today. So I pay my respects to the Buddha first, and then I pay my respects to my teacher, the Venerable Asachi, whether he's still here or whether he's not, whether he has higher rank than me or lower than me. It doesn't matter. I will never forget what he did. I want to tell a personal story. There was a person who used to work and live with us. And this person, for lack of a better word, bullied me in a certain way when I first became a monk and made things a little bit difficult for me. And this person was kind of mean for a while, and then eventually they left. And so you would think that I would hate this person. You know, they bullied me, they made life, I don't really like that word bully, but for lack of a better word, you know, they made my life harder. But do you want to know why I've never felt a moment of resentment for this person? It's because 2 things. 1, when I used to run a restaurant, I had weekends where my chef would not come. And back then I wasn't a monk yet, obviously. And I had weekends where my chef would not come. So that means Saturday, Sunday, busy days, I had to go cook myself. And I didn't know what I was doing yet. I was still new. This woman was a friend of my mom's. And she came to the restaurant and helped me cook for like 2 hours. And she was a sick person. She came to help cook like 2 hours a day, just to make sure, like, she taught me and helped me like survive the rush. And she did that for at least like 3 or 4 months. when I didn't know what I was doing. So because of that, for one, I never forgot her kindness. Even though she was mean to me when I was a monk, but when I wasn't, she created a kindness for me. But more important than that, my mom got in a car accident over 20-something years ago, which crippled her for life, handicapped her for life. And during the first part of my mom's accident, she had to wear this bodysuit that was like a plastic suit. Otherwise, her spine would shift because her back was broken. There was like 30 people at our house, was like there to help watch my mom. And most of the people were just sitting in the living room talking or sleeping or just kind of goofing around. No one actually checked on my mom. There were only 2 people that my mom said that knew what they were doing, which was this one man who's now a monk and this one woman who's now a nun. Those 2 people were the only 2 that my mom said she never had to ask for help. They were just always there. She would open her eyes, feel like she had to go to the bathroom. She didn't have to ask anyone. They would be there. They would just know that it's time. They would carry her to the bathroom, help her clean herself afterwards, not make a big deal out of it, and put her back. And it was because of these 2 that my mom survived to this day. And so for me, if I had to compare the couple months of bullying to the couple months of sacrifice she made, plus how she protected my mom when no one else did, when I didn't, I can never forget her. I can never be mad at her, and I will never be mad at her. She can do whatever she wants to me, but she gave me gifts that I can't return. And so the power of appreciation can overcome hatred. The power of appreciation can overcome any negative feeling that you have if you just learn to appreciate what people give you. And so in your lives, you have parents, you have teachers, you have friends, you have lovers, you have boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, wives, you have children. I'm sure those people have done good things for you in the past. And so I guess the question for you is, do you appreciate them yet?